Okay.
When you say thriving fraudsters, who or what is,
A thriving
let me not
fraudster.
just disrespect them, who is a thriving fraudster?
Yes.
But maybe we'll come to that if you want to answer another.
It should be part of the conversation.
Okay, all right, great.
We have to speak on that side of the story, yes. Yeah.
We're talking personal finance, and since the beginning of this year, Nairametrics came in with a different twist. They approach this program differently. They bring you perspective. They bring you the reality. They paint pictures. They bring you a scenario that you go through every single day just to watch how you navigate and advise you on it. Today, the story is not different. So we want to look at a simple topic that we'll be addressing this morning. But who am I to talk about this? What do I know about money? I need money. That's all I know. But those who give out money, amen. Those who manage funds for people, those who are prudent enough to ensure that your money never diminishes. They are not prophets that will fill your pot with oil that never runs dry. You know that what Prophet Elijah did there. But they do, the Bible says, greater works shall you do. They do greater works with their mouths, their figures, and their brain. Ogiver and Tolu from Nairametrics, good morning to you.
Good morning, Kayode. Good morning. Good to see you again.
Yes, sir. Good to have you join us as well. And what a one man.
All right. So today we want to talk about something.
The way you are stuttering, I don't know. What are you talking about?
We are talking about honest hustlers versus thriving fraudsters.
Wow.
You understand? And why success takes longer for legit hustlers.
Oh, my brother. God bless your hustle.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So we're looking at the contrasting, journeys of legitimate business owners and, workers compared to those who achieve wealth through illegal means. Do you understand? Corruption or fraud. Yeah. And, we're looking to explore the road to, success for honest hustlers, which is often slower anyways, you get. So the systemic challenges they face, whether patience and integrity, pays off in the long run, really. So, that's what we're looking to touch on today.
Okay. That works. It's very important because at times, as an honest hustler, you look at the dishonest, thriving fraudsters, and you begin to admire them. Like, God, you never kill these people. I don't go do this. You never. I say, thunder, know they work again.
What did they do? That guy get too head.
Who honestly help?
Exactly. So is that point state of mind you get to allocate to address and Tolu, can you bring us in? I know you've always said you wanted to start this conversation. So.
Yeah, so like Ogiva spoke about the honest hustlers. For me, I'm a honest hustler, and I know how it is for honest hustlers. And we just want to ask, why do you think it's harder, for legitimate hustlers and business owners to, hit the success margin compared to like this illegal fraudsters? I hope you guys are hearing our lines.
Fair enough.
But what is that? I think today, just to let the listeners know, since this is a topic that I'm sure a lot of people been running through the minds of it, I can bet it that many people either envy them or get angry at them that me, I don't hustle since. See these foolish boys, see the car way they drive. Come on, leave the road.
You don't buy a house for banana.
You don't get
so, 20 years down the line.
So it's important that you join us in this conversation. Contribute. You want to lament? Maybe you're a thriving fraudster and you want to talk. Let's hear you this morning. We won't trace your number, don't worry. Ogiva, back to you.
Yeah, so to answer to this question, I think legitimate business owners, they face numerous systemic, and was structural challenges, and those things slow down their progress. Do you understand? And this include like bureaucratic bottlenecks, lack of access to credit, high taxes. Do you understand? And the absence of supporting policies, really, because the system it makes it easier for You have a caller?
Yeah, I mean, I just missed that. Sorry, do call us back. Normally we don't. I was contemplating should we pick on but call
Sorry,
us
please
back.
call us back
As early as possible today.
Yeah.
Maybe we should even run this for 2 episodes.
Yeah, fine. Why not? But meanwhile, the illegal guy that is illegal bypasses all these challenges. Literally, like it just jumps the hurdle, and he hits the success line, right? Which is, I mean, the race they're both taking. But I mean, you don't encourage that.
You don't. Go ahead.
So and additionally, society's increasing emphasis on wealth, right? Regardless of its source, and tends to celebrate quick success. I mean, imagine the time we're in now, right?
Yeah.
And you are tempted, you get by some illegal source of income, right? I mean, it only takes the grace of God to control yourself these days. You get so definitely, that's why I feel.
But do you think that beyond the bottlenecks and the challenges that we have, really, when you talk, both of us, like you said, are looking for success.
Yeah.
What is success in itself?
Okay.
Is success over glorified in a way? Like, is it exaggerated? Yes, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, I think success is relative to the individual, right? Because your level of success can be different from mine, because what you are chasing is different from mine. Do you understand? I can be chasing. Let me just be a landlord for 5 houses, right? And do you understand? That's where I'm okay. Do you get? You are looking to build a very big, international company. So it's relative. I mean, as much as those examples I just gave, looking back, don't necessarily apply. But success is you is what you achieve when you execute your plan towards something.
Okay, success is what you achieve when you execute your plan. It's not about a status, social status.
Status comes afterwards. Do you understand? Nobody sees you when you're grinding.
Nobody.
It's when you're spending your money.
The reason I ask that is when we talk about success and saying I'm not successful, one of the reasons we admire, well, not we, they admire, those thriving fraudsters is because they believe that, I mean, look at the way he's living life. So that's what I was asking what success is. Does it have to do with your social status, what you've, your state of standard of living? That's why I want to know success.
Yes. So
go ahead.
So Tolu, you wanted Tolu to answer that.
Yeah, because ladies will say they want a successful guy. So what is success really?
Yeah.
Like Ogiva said, this is your mentality and what you're achieving to what you're driving towards. If your own level of success is, to own like 2 beauty salons and all of that, that's your own level of success.
Okay.
So technically, I'm not saying you shouldn't be successful. I'm not saying you shouldn't strive to be successful, but there are ways in which you can attain that success. Although you know that what's the word? The process can be hard.
Yeah.
Even the government won't really make it easy for individuals and company owners to attain that success. This year alone, I think they've raised NPR to like 5 times. So all of these things, hinders individuals or business owners to attain this wealth.
Okay. I know you have, but there's a question I'd like us to consider, but that will be later on. Just think about it.
Okay.
When you say thriving fraudsters, who or what is, let me not just disrespect them, who is a thriving fraudster?
Yes.
But maybe we'll come to that if you want to answer another.
It should be part of the conversation.
Okay, all right, great.
We have to speak on that side of the table, yes. Yeah. So, I mean, I can, you want me to answer it now?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah, so, I mean, a thriving fraudster is, like we've listed, is somebody that has jumped the hurdle, right? And has gotten direct access to the cash and has pulled it out. Do you understand? And we're talking about access to cash that might be, in some cases, some people's entire life savings, right? And some people don't even reach those margins, right? So, and he has become so good at doing it. Do you understand? It becomes his lifestyle. Do you understand? Yeah. And the comparison here is that why is it always when people walk outside the system, they always make money faster than the average person? So like we all said, unfortunately, the way life is, you understand, was a good citizen, right, who pays taxes, pay his rent, take care of his family, live his life, and work within the system, right? And that tends to be, a slower journey, unfortunately, for anybody.
There's a follow-up question to that, but let's go to the listeners. They've been buzzing all morning, but let's just take that. Then we'll read some messages. Luca from Dolphin says, "Good morning, Mr. K and our guest in the studio." That's Ogiva and Cholu.
Good morning.
It says, "It's like this topic is mine, because how will I be hustling since 2013 until now? No success to show for it. But these boys just oppressing us by flaunting with different cars, and everything. It's not even up to and he's not even up to 19 years, and the parents are still poor."
I'm telling you, it's a hard card to be dealt, right? So it's just sad, but you need to check your freedom.
Your freedom. That's it. Now
against your urge.
Let's go to Ajawa. Victor is writing from. Says, "Oluwakari, good morning. Thanks for the good job you're doing. Thank you too for tuning in every time. Success gotten illegally does not last, and it comes with many challenges and consequences. Thank you." That's Victor speaking there. Yeah. And I mean, that's the fact that he has stated. Even some of our politicians that got this money, in a way, they are paying the price. You might not know.
Eventually.
No, some are even paying the price now. It's just that price doesn't make us better.
Yeah,
they are paying the price. They are spending the money to maintain the price.
And life keeps going on like that.
But you see, the question I was going to ask, which is the follow-up question, is this: listen, when you look at success, and we talk about thriving fraudsters.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I ask who a thriving fraudster is does it mean you're doing illegal business? Because there are many people, for example, who are doing legit business, who look for a way to evade taxes, who do not pay their staff. They are buying new cars. They are driving they are opening new businesses. They are influencing and sponsoring people outside. Just like in some homes, you have people that they don't spend at home, but all their neighbors see them as, this guy is a very nice guy.
Yeah.
There are bosses like that. There are people that cut corners all the way through. And there are even people that, in quote, use juju. Like one man told me, he said, when it comes to bidding for some government contracts, some people don't start from the beginning. They just tender and they don't do any follow-up. And when it's time to choose, they just appear in the office of whoever is there. And what they've been clad, not big bags, what they've been clad in, the metaphysicalism of their appearance. We just make the person sign. He said that to me because he had a contract and he knew he was going to win the contract. He went there one day to say, "How far people haven't called me?" Then the Oga's assistant said, "I don't know what happened though. This man just came in and my boss told me to redraft the contract and remove your name and put his name," and they signed it. No money, nothing. So what really is a thriving fraudster, or who really? Why do I keep calling them
a thriving fraudster?
Would those people be considered as thriving fraudsters?
Yes. Do you understand? Because you are working against the system. Do you understand? Yeah, you're working against morals. You're cheating against morals as well. You're cheating people. Do you understand? So at the expense of their sweat, you get. So that's where you become, thriving. You get, and it's occurring. Something you do regularly is your way of life. Do you understand? Yeah.
It's important we state that, because there are some people there now who are, circumventing the entire system, and they say, "Don't mind these fraudsters." But it's just good to let them know
that's where hypocrisy comes in. Right?
They don't know. Maybe they didn't know.
They are very aware. What's the word?
Our politicians now, they don't see themselves as fraudsters, because they'll tell you the money we even collect, we bring it to our constituency. You people collect it for funeral, for children's school fees. So,
so they go like that. Another day resumes, right? So it's just and all these things, because there are a lot of people that, especially the younger generation, right, that are so influenced by the social media, TVs, movies, music, everything. It just those things just show fast money, wealth, cash, get money now. If you don't have money, do you understand? You if you don't have money, you are nothing. Do you understand? On both sides, for both males and females, So I mean, it's also good though. Some influencers also. I mean, I feel influencers also need to put more effort in letting people understand the journey.
There's a process.
There's a process to success. There's a lot of hard work behind it. I mean, we have some social media accounts. Luckily for us that do that show their journeys, their success stories. So I mean, I think we need more of that because it's getting tougher by the second.
But if I may ask, maybe Tolu will speak on this.
Yeah.
What makes it more difficult for, maybe we could break it down. I know you touched on it briefly earlier on, for people doing legit business to succeed?
Come again.
What makes it more difficult for people doing legit business, the honest hustlers? What makes it more difficult for them to succeed?
Yeah, okay.
So there are a lot of things.
Okay.
I can start with morals.
Yeah.
Morals? I'm talking about the legit.
Okay. Morals.
Okay.
Being able to resist, right?
Yeah.
There are some things they won't
like
do.
The foundation to morals, what you hear, what you hear in your mosques or your churches, preaches and encourages, it's very difficult to stay true in this trying period. So morals help, to mold and structure individuals technically to staying true. And then the end game, if you have a vision, the end game helps you to stay true. That okay, at the end of the day, I actually achieved certain things this year. I've been able to progress in my skill. I've been able to do extra classes, and even a lot of things technically has helped you get to
where you
are
are
at this point. That you're not really, it may look like for the society, and trust me, everybody feels threatened in a kind of way, because yesterday my brother came in and he was just gisting me. We're just catching up, and he was like, "Oh, do you know this person? He just got a new car, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh my God, what am I doing?" Like, I had that thought,
and the angels suffered last time because you can buy. Father, it is my turn now.
Exactly.
Answer my prayer.
I thought about it, and it was like, I've not even started saying anything. It's just it was like, don't pressure yourself. Don't pressure yourself. When it's time for you to get your own car, when it's time for you to get this, you get it. But at the same time, you still need to be ahead of technology, ahead of the society, ahead of the evolving world. We're in the fast pace, okay? So you need to be ahead. You need to know what's trending. There are platforms that they pay people. You understand? Legitimate money. There's YouTube and the likes that when you put out your video out there,
you can get some money.
You grow money. In the long run, it's not
an immediate. I mean, it's all about grinding it.
But I think another thing we can do, right, to add some pace, not move faster because it's always be slow. Just add some pace is ensure that you stay around people, you hang around people that do the same thing with you. Yeah, because if you are in that circle, everybody's chasing something, right, within your powers, within your strengths. So you will always bring value. Even when you're not chasing, someone else will bring something to you. You will bring something else. So it is one of the very
iron sharpened iron.
Yes, exactly. If you always try to be around people that do have them as friends, hang out with them. It will add some like pace. Minds. Yeah, because like we said, the system. If you are not working within the system, you are driving fraudster, right?
Okay, like for example, look at from Dolphin. What he said, and a lot of people can identify with it. Say it feels like we are speaking to him. He's been grinding since 2013. 11 years down the line, he's not able to boast of certain things.
Yeah.
In our system today, I know you've spoken about maybe we're not moving the right people. You need to get your morals to guide you and all that. But what are those interesting things or man-made things that just make it difficult for those who are doing honest business to succeed? So that they know this, they look out for it, and they can look for a way to handle it as it comes up. Are there specific things, maybe policies or the environment? I mean, what are those things? Why is it so difficult? Okay, why is it so difficult
Yes, so
for an honest person?
Yeah, so just look at the way things are now. Do you understand? If you have an office in its most minute size, you're buying fuel. Fuel is 1,000 plus. Do you understand? People need more cash to survive, right? Business is not necessarily, moving as fast as it should because your customers have dropped, right? Because not everybody can afford everything again. So they've probably taken your product off their list.
Especially if you're into communication. They tell you, we'll look for another way to
exactly.
market this
Do you
product.
understand? The list goes on, right? In some cases, you don't have enough power supply. You're running. Do you understand? So even the cost of running the business itself has increased, right? And imagine that is your only source of income. We have not gone to the home, right? We've not gone to the house.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that we've not gotten there yet because that still exists, right? And I remember you are going to be paying yourself, like we spoke about, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be paying yourself. You're going to still have to try to save. All these have to be done regardless of whether the times are hard or not. You have to do it so you'll be able to catch up. Or else you'll be, in the deficit.
Yeah.
You understand? Nothing good comes easy, right? And in regards to our guy from Dolphin, I really would love to, sit down and talk with that guy. So, I mean, I feel him. I think maybe if he had a business plan or something was working, he should revisit it. And he shouldn't feel like he has lost because no matter what, he has gained experience, right? I'm pretty sure if he revisits his strategy from then till now, he'll probably be able to pick some key points and identify where he could have done
which
better.
is key, which is a very important thing that you might not have gone the way you expected to, but have you reviewed your plan? Have you reviewed your processes? And 1 year, 2 years. And not
because regardless of this all, there are still ways you can execute within the system legally.
I see that in you because since the system changed, I'm just so not interested in anything. I'm not able to shave my beard regularly. But every time you come here, every Wednesday, your beard, I'm like, this guy, what are you doing, man?
I'm surviving.
So Luca, that's one benefit. And that's one thing I get from Lagos Talks. Luca from Dolphin, Ogiva is saying he would like to speak to you. Probably look at your business plan, look at what you're doing with you, and just see how you could evolve to do other things. And it is key that it is difficult. I mean, if you want to look at, there's this saying that if you want to look at the length of a snake, you might never get a stick long enough to kill it. But it's not the length of a stick that determines how quickly you kill a snake, So if you want to look at the economy and everything and how many people have been grinding and they've been failing, you might just need to do things differently. Before the Andela, this ones that sold that... is this something not InterSwitch? Even InterSwitch, but this guy that sold it to Swift was that
for like 200 million.
200 million, and all those ones came up. People had been starting businesses and closing until this one came up and developed a different approach. We tried to get angel investors and all those things, and now they're making it. So the system is, I don't want to use that word, but the system is not conducive. Yeah, that's better. But you can always look for something.
And then I'll add that technology has made it easier rather for fraudsters to be caught in recent times. So if you are considering being a fraudster, I'm just telling you that like the technology has evolved really, so it's easier to apprehend people like that.
Okay.
So it's easier to apprehend. So if you're considering that,
don't even think of it. All right. Even CAC will send mails to everybody
I want
around
to ask you guys.
In 1 minute.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I want to ask both of you. So, have you ever faced the opportunity to actually do something illegal, right? And if you did or did not, what was your state of mind? What made you make the decision?
Ladies first, so I can learn from you.
I don't think I have.
You don't want to give yourself away.
I don't think I have, but the punishment, I don't like the aftermath of when being caught
and what you need to go through.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
of that influences my decision technically.
Okay.
I'm more
So, Ogiva.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
I'm the presenter now. So
Yes, no problem.
I
Yes,
don't
I have.
answer.
And I have. I put one leg in.
All right.
I turned round.
You're right, man. You know, but for me,
it wasn't the way for me.
I've had, every day you're confronted with such, but like you said, it's the morals that, like some time ago, I was just down, I looked at it, I said, but people are making money through betting. Make I go bet.
Yes.
And
that's not illegal.
It's not illegal, but just something you're not used to. But, guy, those kind of things.
Bet is cash out.
Just it, but hey.
Family man.
Yeah, I'm a family man.
Yeah, so.
But I just said, nah, man.
I'm telling you, man.
At least, just. But guys, thank you for coming through today.
Same here, Kyle.
This is more of an inspiration to you all that no matter what you're going through, there is still an opportunity for you there. We know the reality that people are suffering and you're under a lot of pressure to do things that you're not used to. And just make sure that you try to align yourself. And Benga Shoyemi says, good day, sir. We need to cultivate a habit of saving less unhealthy competition, which is another key thing.
Yeah.
Unhealthy competition. Yeah. Jettison pride. Exactly. When we get to the UK, we watch God, and well, not much God. We watch so many things, but here we just form big boy and bet and be asset oriented. Invest in a common business product. You make money. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming through. And
Part two.
You should, because there's so many things we didn't touch on.
Definitely.
All right, so let's get it over and done with today. Unfortunately, we need to wrap it up. Tuesdays and Thursdays, though, on X, there will be the Nairametrics X Spaces. So join and get to learn some more things. More room for you to interact, to exchange ideas, and to ask questions. And there's so many things Nairametrics does. Go to nairametrics.com for updates.
And please, you can catch up with us on the episodes on YouTube, on YouTube channel.
Spotify.
And Spotify as well.
Right. So we want to thank you for this. Remain blessed, remain safe, and whatever you do, there is room for fast money, fast cars, but just make sure that you keep yourself safe. And when you're caught, no call me. I know no police.
Bye.
I'll call you, guys.
Bye.